Hi folks, and this is Dave with the Bit Journal broadcast. Today we're playing Turok Dinosaur Hunter on the Switch. Turok was a comic book that was released in the 1950s, but the adaptation in 1997 was made for the Turok Dinosaur Hunter comic released by Valiant Comics, which was fairly popular back then. If you weren't a Marvel guy or a DC guy, you may have been on the Independents, and you would have checked out comics like Image and Valiant, for example. Turok became one of Valiant's most popular comics, mainly because of this video game. Also, the fact that Acclaim eventually bought over Valiant Comics and was publishing their books for a little while. If you're curious about what Turok looked like, the original Turok #1, the Valiant Comics version, here's an image of it right here. I owned a comic very similar to this one back in the day, and as you can see, it has the nice-looking chromium cover and all that cool stuff. It's got Turok with the awesome pose over the top. Yeah, it was a really cool game. So let me tell you, I have a lot of fond memories of playing Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Originally, my copy of Turok Dinosaur Hunter, while many people may have memories of the N64 version, I had it for PC. It came with my Intergraph Intense Voodoo 3D video card, which was one of the first 3D cards on the market, along with the Monster Voodoo 3D card. The Monster, though, had 4 megabytes of RAM on it, where the Intergraph Intense Voodoo 3D had 6 megabytes of video RAM. What was also very, very cool about that box at the time was it came with 3 games. It came with Jane's Longbow FX, Motor Racer, and of course Turok Dinosaur Hunter. And these games ran at a buttery smooth 60 frames per second on the really paltry hardware we were running at the time. As a matter of fact, the machine that I had it running on was originally a 150 megahertz chip, and then I eventually upgraded to a 200 megahertz MMX. For those of you who remember the days of Windows 95 and Windows 98 with those old Socket 7 chipsets, that's what I was running on that originally. But right now we're playing the PC version. We're not playing the N64 version. The difference between the N64 version versus the PC version is the fact that the N64 version had fog in the background to cover up the draw distances, whereas the PC version was a little bit cleaner and crisper with its lines. It ran at a very buttery smooth 640 by 480 resolution at 60 frames per second. It looked beautiful back then. But let's check out the Switch version that we've got right here. So, as you can see, we're at the menu screen right now. The game is, in fact, in 720p. You can tell that it fits the widescreen fully. I'm going to start this game up. And you can tell they're definitely using the old textures. They didn't change any of the textures. It's just pretty much a remaster. But it's still very beautiful looking. Games like this really set the bar for other games like Half-Life, for example. The original Halo. I would even say Unreal Tournament to a certain extent. Don't get me wrong, Unreal came out before Turok did. But this game right over here, what was interesting about it is its open environments. The way the arm and the character moves. I mean, yes, you're only seeing the guy's arm, but there's actually some motion to the movement when he's moving around. The guns don't look so stiff like they did in Doom or Duke Nukem back in the day. It's got a little bit more life to it. I also really like the crazy tribal soundtrack in this game. It's one thing I've always enjoyed about this. There we go. We've got our pistol. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, because there's dinosaurs, and they're all trying to kill you. But dinosaurs are awesome. Hold on for 1 second. I got my headset kind of slipping out. There we go. Alright, let's take this guy out. First target of the day. Nice. And here we go. We get our first level key. So, what's really weird, every time he gets that level key, it looks like he's grabbed the Holy Grail and he's trying to take a drink out of the thing for some reason. I'm sure some of you may be curious as to what's behind here. And, there's nothing behind there. Another thing I find very interesting about this game is the sound effects and the way it feels. Now, I'm not 100% certain on this, but I believe this game may have used the Quake or the Quake 2 engine. You can hear it in the sound effects when Turok gets shot, for example. When he's dying, It just sounds like something you'd hear in Quake or Doom. Also, the way Turok strafes through the corners over here, it has a certain glide to it. And back in the day, this actually ran off of the 3DFX Glide chipset, which is what the 3DFX games ran off of whenever you had an Intergraph Intense Voodoo 3D. Whatever happened to those Voodoo cards back then? Well, they decided to make 3 different video cards at one time. They were really expensive, and they eventually went out of business and got bought over by NVIDIA, which we all know are the masters of the video graphics for today. And of course, we still got ATI also, which does a really decent job in their own right. So definitely not taking anything away from them as well. Oh man, my aim is off today. Let me get this guy. Where are you? Uh-oh. Dinosaur. That's why it's always good to bring a pistol to the Jurassic world. Boy, how many bullets can that thing take, man? Wow. Here we go. Got that guy. As you can see in these old games, you had to be really fast on the trigger. I'm getting hit left and right over here. Gotta be really careful when you're playing these types of shooters. But I've always enjoyed them for this quick, intense pace that they run at. It's just really fun to play these types of shooters. There's something endearing about them. To be honest with you, I miss this style of shooter. These days they have a tendency to make shooters extremely realistic. I like the faster moving stuff. I just like how much skill it takes to actually outstrafe bullets. These are games that do not favor campers or snipers at all. It's more about being able to stick and move and shoot. That may not be realistic to some, but it certainly makes for some really fun gameplay. Keeps things intense, exciting. That's what I like about old school, fast-paced video games. I know there's another dinosaur around here somewhere. Maybe I better just go through that gate while I have the chance. Caught him as well. Oh, nice. Got a clip here. Sweet. Okay. We're at the checkpoint. Time to go get us some shotguns, baby. Right through the level gate we go. Alright, we got our shotgun. Let's go take out some baddies. So, just like in Super Mario Brothers, if you collect enough of those triangles, you actually get an extra life, so it's definitely good to collect those types of things. Took that guy out. Oh, no. Alright, back in here again. Every time you fall into that electrical water stuff, it always takes you back to the beginning portion over here. It doesn't kill you, but it always brings you back here, and it can be kind of an annoyance sometimes. Got to make sure you time your jumps. For the record, when you're jumping, the jumping actually feels quite fluid despite the fact that you're doing this in first person. And you can do it relatively quick, but I'm just extra careful on these jumps because you never know, you could fall. I'm trying to avoid that, of course. Oh, man. Got caught with the grenade. Not fun. Alright. Let's go get that guy. Armors. There you go. Took him down. Almost forgot the triangle over there. Whatever those things are. Cool. Alright, let's run through this really quick. Nice. I really, really miss these types of shooters. We need more of these shooters to come back. One game I will give credit to that really shook up the old school genre of shooters was Bulletstorm. That was a very fun game. I'd love to see that come to Nintendo Switch. So, hey, EA, if you're hearing this, get Bulletstorm out there. Turok may be old school, but it can still teach us a lesson about fun, speed, simplicity, grace. Uh, this game actually has a very similar level of polish to Halo in comparison. Just overall, the way it moves. The gameplay is very solid. It was coded very well. While no game is perfect, you can tell they polished this up really well, and it definitely comes close to that. I'll never call a game perfect, but I'm telling you, if you want something that plays well, Turok is definitely something to check out. And this is going on the eShop right now for $19.99. Definitely well worth the purchase. It may be an older game, but at least they went through the time and care to remaster this. Just keep in mind that Acclaim's not in business anymore. There was another company that remastered this. I apologize, but I do not know the name of them. I know they're at the intro screen. In all honesty, I just did not pay attention because I wanted to get into this game quickly. I will put the name of the company that remastered this in the description, but I will tell you that, guys, you did an awesome job on it, and I'm sorry for not giving you a proper shout out in this video, but I will give you a shout out in the credits. I will let you know. Let's see. Here we go. Awesome. Here we go. We got more platforming going on over here. That's another thing that made Turok very unique. There was a lot more platforming in this shooter than there is in your typical first-person shooter. There's also a lot of hidden pathways and things to find in this game as well. So you see, I fell into this vat of water, but there is some life here. However, I can't grab it because I'm over 100% of my health right now, so it's not going to let me grab it. But still, though, it's quite cool to know that that's there in case I needed it. Oh, look at that. You're not getting me, buddy. There we go. Gotta be very careful on these jumps. There we go. Alright, one more very important one. Let's grab that. Good. Alright, I think that's a checkpoint right there. Yes, it is. Alright, this jump's a little tricky. I gotta run. So, let's go. There we go. Whenever you're doing that jump, folks, always go towards the middle of that cliff. If you don't go towards the middle, you won't be able to grab all of the extras. Oh, here's the tech arrows. Oh, boy. Definitely want those tech arrows for taking this guy out. Uh-oh. Whew, I got so lucky that I didn't fall off the cliff on that one. By the cliff, I mean that right there. So, let's run. Oh, better take him out first, actually. Or he's just going to wreck me. Better aim a little higher than that. Got him. Alright, cool. Whew. Just caught the edge. Got lucky on that again. Get our shotgun back. Let's get going. Here we go. Alright, time to jump up. Jump, jump. Took him out. Great. Get my clips. There we go. Took out that Velociraptor type dude. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So, guys, this one's pretty tough. They got these swinging hook things, and they deal a lot of damage when they hit you. So I gotta be really careful going through this. Let's see what happens. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm getting wrecked. This is what always happens. And the thing is, they swing at you from an angle, so they're a lot harder to notice when they come by and they hit you. Luckily enough, they give you a lot of health power-ups to grab in this level, or there'd be a good chance that you die rather easily on that. But I definitely enjoy the challenge. Another thing that's interesting about this game, It takes a while to get to the checkpoints, so you really got to be on top of your game, or you're going to get sent right back to the hub, and you're going to have to start all over again. Maybe not from all the way from the beginning, but you will have to go back to the level once you get to the hub world. There we go. We got our health. We got that. Yeah, we got the ultra health right over there. Now we can go right back in. Okay. Oh. Look what they decided to throw at me as I got out of there. Nice. One other thing about this game is that enemies will teleport into the level randomly because there's some type of a time warp thing going on here. Oh, there we go. Oh. Wow, I'm at 224 health. I didn't know my health actually went over 200. Amazing. I knew it went over 100, but 200? So, here's a save game right over here. We will save that in this spot right here. Okay, let's take these guys out. There we go. Looks like I don't need those tech arrows. I guess I'm full. Alright, cool. Time to get through this again. Oh, see? That guy just teleported right there. You know what? Let's just get this guy. There we go. There we go. Okay, I noticed somebody else around here. I sense it. Or maybe I just took out a whole bunch of guys. Ah, that old school strafing. I really miss these types of games. I know I've said it once, and I will keep saying it again. I absolutely love old school, fast-paced, first-person shooters. We need more of these on the market. It's one of the reasons why I love Doom on the Switch, and one day I will have to do a live stream with that as well. Well, not a live stream. I can't really live stream with my setup, but we'll definitely do a recording of that one. Oh, we got something going on here. Oh, looks like we got more of these guys. Let's get this old shotgun. Am I missing something here? Nope, that's exactly what we need. Let's get up that ladder. There we go. Yeah, see that? Hear that sound? That sounds like the Doom guy. Whenever he falls into like a vat of chemicals or something, or he's getting shot. That's one of the reasons why I believe this may be the Quake engine at work over here. It definitely has that id Software quality to it. One other little bit of appreciation I have to say I love for the Switch version is the fact that I'm playing this with dual analogs. I'll be honest with you, I was never too hot on the N64 style shooters, mainly because of the control pad. If it would have had a dual analog stick, it would have made more sense. I know some people may be upset with me saying this, but I wasn't a big fan of GoldenEye, and the reason for that was it wasn't really the game itself, it was the controller that they made for the game. Sure, you could grab two controllers and go dual analog, but that's an extra controller you have to buy. Right here with the Switch, you got your dual analogs right over here, and it just works, and it feels smooth, it feels crisp. You know, I'm playing on a dual analog setup, but in all honesty, it feels more like I'm playing my PC version from back in the 90s. I mean, this is the PC version, but it feels like that on a console, and that's no small feat when you really think about it. Also, another cool thing I should mention about this game as well is that there are optional motion controls for this game that you can play with as well. And basically, you can get those optional motion controls and turn those on. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at that really quick. Let's see. See gyroscopic controls right over here. Let's turn it on. I just want to mess around with it really quick. See what that's like. Okay, so as you can see, I'm moving the gyroscope up and down, and it lets me aim that way. So let's see. I know you can change the sensitivity and stuff, but let's see how I feel about this. Feels pretty good. It's alright. Oh boy. Took that guy out. I will be honest with you. The gyroscopic is alright, but personally, I prefer running with the dual analog controls. I'm just old school like that, I guess. But yeah, let's swap that back. And just to let you know, when you download this game, it usually has gyroscopic controls enabled by default. If you like that thing, by all means, go for it. But if gyroscopic controls are not your thing, make sure you disable them before playing. Definitely an important thing to note. Okay. In this part of the level, I usually go with the knife, because these enemies are lower to the ground. It's a bit easier to hit them with the knife sometimes. We got some more shotgun ammo. There we go. Took that guy out right there. Let's see, we got anything else here? No. No power-ups at the moment. Go slide through the corners. Find these guys. Oh, there's another one. Get over here. There we go. I see another one over there somewhere. Where are you? Oh, it's the red one. Now the red one, on the other hand, you take out with a shotty. There we go. That's how you do it. That dude's pretty tough. Like I told you earlier, you get enough of those triangular things, you will get an extra life, and that's what I just got right there. Alright, cool. Oh, look who's there to say hi. That'll take him out. We got some more shotgun shells. Good, because I certainly need them. Ooh. There we go. Took him out. Okay. Now we got the spiritual invincibility going on over here. I wish I seen this more often in the game. Where are these guys at? Where you at, buddy? Let's go. There we go. Caught him right off the side over there. I hear people reloading. There we go. Caught him up. Who keeps shooting me? There you are. Man, lucky I have a lot of life. I was getting wrecked there. Didn't even see that guy. Alright. Let's see. Gotta make these leaps of faith over here. And looks like something was going on over there. Screw it. We gotta get in this level. Oh no, giant cockroaches. Kill him. They just come at you really fast. For all those little guys, I like to use a gun. I mean, sorry, a knife. Because it just makes things easier when they're low to the ground like that. Looks like I'm out of shotties. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got a few explosive shells. Nice. Anything behind here? I'll go to that portal in a little bit. pretty sure there's other stuff I need to check out before I head in that. Oh. There you go. Let's juke him. Alright. Get down. Get that extra life down here. Oh. Looks like I still have a lot of life, so I can't grab that. Alright. Let's head back over to the teleporter. Level key coming up. There we go, we got the level 3 key. Rocket. I know there's 2 more keys left. Let me see what's down here first before I head over. You always check these little things out. Make sure you kill these things too. Alright. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Got myself an assault rifle. That'll definitely do some damage, that's for sure. Right, we got our shotgun again. Took those guys out, juked them again. Alright, now we head over to teleporter. I remember this section. A lot of bugs in this one. We will slice them up and take our time. Checkpoint, nice. Okay. Game's very playable, but I do have to admit, one of the things that is kind of imperfect about this is the collision detection is a little off. Still very playable, though. Not off to the point where the game is not enjoyable. It's just that I could hit you with that knife from a pretty good distance and deal some damage. I feel you need to be a little closer to be able to deal that damage, but no, I could be from a little lengths away, as you can see, like right there. Let's see. There's another one. Slice him up. Oh, there's another one. La cucaracha, da ba da 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 da. There we go. Need my shotgun. Only got 2 shells left. Definitely need to find some more ammo. Ooh, looks like I found a secret. Nice. Let's see what this is all about. What's this? Chronoceptor piece. Nice. Alright. Oh, they got a whole bunch of life hidden in here as well. Oh! Awesome. We need to find our way out of this maze now. Let me see. How do we get out of here? Oh. Found another level 3 key. Let's see. We got one more level 3 key to find. And that should take us back to the hub world. Man. I gotta say, this is a pretty unique level design over here. How they have this circular maze, pretty much. I like the design of this level. I can't say I've played too many others that are like it. And got some more shotgun shells on the way out. That's always a good thing. Looks like we got a checkpoint. I'm getting hit a lot right now. Not good. Let's see. Oh, I gotta watch out for those guys. This is a rifle job. Oh, no. No, no, no. Well, at least that avoided me getting hit by the, There we go. Got him with the spray. Cool. Got that guy. I hear something. I know there's something down there. I just don't feel like going down there right now. I could grab some stuff. I'm trying to remember how to get across this thing. There we go. Take those guys out. Ah, I missed the portal, unfortunately. Oh, let's take him out. Got some tech arrows. That's always good. Those things come in handy. There we go. Get in there. Let's see which one this is. Oh, it's this level again. It's already over here. Wonder if there's anything here for me. Nope, they're already dead, too. Alright. Don't know why it brought me back here, but best to get out of here. Get back to where I was at. Here we go. Almost. Juke it. There we go. I can't get the extra life, though. Alright, no problem. Whew. They really don't waste time sending those enemies at you. I think there's some clips back here or something. Nope. Oh, I did grab something. Got some bullets from the shotty. Well, not the shotty, the automatic. To find our way back up. Okay, now we gotta go across here. I'm not going there this time. Let's see. Can I jump that distance? I don't think I can make that gap. You know what? Let me fall down here. There we go. That's dinner for tonight, folks. Let's see. Anything back here? Nope. Looks like I got caught rolling around in the mud. Not cool. Picked everything up. Nice. Oh yeah, this. Alright, almost forgot about this. Let's definitely use a shotgun because I have a feeling there's something coming very soon. There we go. We got the last level 3 key. Alright, that's awesome. All level keys are found. Let's head to the teleporter. Oh, and it takes us to this teleporter over here. That's right. Let's see. We got our shells. Whoops, almost forgot about the boss. Do I got tech arrows for this guy? Alright, good. Just grab all this stuff for a second. Long way down, folks. Long way down. Why do I keep forgetting to grab all these little triangle things? There we go. Alright. And as you can see, we are across the bridge right over here. We're in the hub world. And all these little stones represent the other levels we could go to. So, let's see. That's for access for level 6. I didn't get to those keys yet. That's level 4. That's level 2, which we're already in anyway, so I don't really need to go back there right now. And let's see. Here's the level 5 keys, and I think this is level 3. There we go. So, folks, quick question. Actually, I shouldn't be asking a question. More like, how do I feel about this game? Well, I'm going to be honest. I really like it a lot. I think it's a great port. It plays very well. It plays at a smooth 60 frames per second. But after all these years, one thing I do have to admit I would have liked to see was I would have liked to see the team retexture the game as well. Make the textures a little bit more modern to fit today's standards. I appreciate the fact that it's a remaster and that they took an old PC game that I haven't played in probably over a decade, and they brought it back and made it just as fun as it was back in the day, though. And controls and fun factor are always a thing with me. If I had to give this game a score, I'd have to say for today's day and age, I would give this game an 85. I had a lot of fun with it. It definitely has a lot of replay value, and I will be playing this some more, especially on the road. I like the fact that it's got a nice pickup and play nature to it. But like I said, it probably would have gotten a higher score if they would have created new textures for the game, because the textures are a little dated. The colors are nice and bright, though. The gameplay is definitely not dated. It's a perfect example of how a old school fast first person shooter should play, and it's one of those games that doesn't get talked about in the conversation as much as Quake, Unreal, and Half-Life does in the old school games. But this is definitely definitely a game that's just as important to the first person shooter legacy that was started back in the 90s. Yeah, I love it. It's great. And if you guys love it, you can get it on Nintendo eShop for $19.99. So definitely check it out. Folks, this has been Dave with the Bit Journal broadcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, have a great one, and peace! See you in the next video, folks. Take care now. Bye-bye.